Big Brother 27 spoilers, Week 7 veto shakeup, Vince's Renom dilemma, and Ashley's reveal. Big Brother Week 7 flipped fast after the Power of Veto. NJ.com confirmed on August 25, 2025, that Mickey won the POV, forcing head of household Vince to name a replacement nominee. That single win detonated the week's plan. Therefore, the conversation shifted from keep the noms the same to who takes the open seat. Meanwhile, fans now wonder whether Vince swings big or plays it safe. Who's on the block, and why it matters in Big Brother 27. Vince's initial noms put Mickey, Ava, and Kelly in danger. However, Mickey's POV created a vacancy that could redefine alliances. The Cincinnati Enquirer framed the key question on August 25, 2025, did Vince nominate Rachel, or would he pick a safer pawn? Because numbers and jury management now loom large, every option carries a cost. Consequently, even a so-called easy renom could fracture relationships he still needs. Is Rachel the backdoor target, or the shield Vince needs? Talk in and around the feeds has centered on whether Rachel should be the replacement. On one hand, a backdoor shot could neutralize a marquee threat. On the other hand, if she stays, blowback could define Vince's game. Moreover, the judges' alliance dynamics complicate the math. As Soap Dirt has discussed, allies have pushed and pulled Vince in opposite directions, which increases the risk of misreading the house. Consequently, timing and vote certainty matter more than ever for Week 7. Ashley Hollis drops the dumb act, Rylie lawsuit chatter pops up in a separate live feed storyline. Soap Dirt reports on August 25, 2025, that Ashley talked that she has been intentionally playing down her savvy. She cited Legally Blonde vibes as cover, which, if true, recasts her social reads as deliberate strategy. Additionally, Soap Dirt notes online chatter that Rylie might sue over his portrayal. No official complaint is confirmed in the coverage. Therefore, treat it as a rumor until filings or statements surface. What's next for Big Brother Week 7? The sources confirm the POV winner but do not lock the exact renom ceremony timing. As a result, fans should expect the reveal to determine whether Vince values a shield or prefers a headline move. Either way, Big Brother Week 7 now hinges on one chair and one choice. If he targets a power player, the house could explode. If he picks a pawn, he may live to fight another hoe, yet leave the big targets intact. For continuing Big Brother 27 spoilers, keep an eye on the feeds and official broadcasts as the week resolves. Big Brother 27 foot spoilers, Morgan wins Power of Veto as Vinny plots the replacement. Big Brother 27 spoilers from the September 14, 2025, live feeds confirm a pivotal shift, Morgan Pope won the Power of Veto. Head of household Vinny is weighing which nominee should face the block if the veto is used. That debate has sparked late-night strategy talks. It has also increased tension and fresh speculation about where loyalties truly lie ahead of the veto ceremony. What happened on the live feeds, September 14, 2025? After the veto competition, conversations turned to whether Morgan would use her power. They also considered what it would mean for the week's plan. The feeds showed Vinny as the current HOH and documented Morgan's veto win. This spurred a flurry of late-night debates about alliances and jury calculus. Earlier the same evening, Vinny worked through vote counts and contingency paths. The nominees at this stage are Ava, Kelly, and Keanu. Morgan's veto creates leverage over any change. In those talks, Morgan asserted that Lauren was widely expected to serve as a replacement if the board shifted. Meanwhile, Ashley was not expected to be put in harm's way. Big Brother 27 spoilers, what Morgan Pope's veto win changes. Morgan's win reframed the decision tree. With her holding the power of veto, the House must prepare for branching outcomes. They could keep nominations in place and ride the votes, or pull someone down and force Vinny to reveal a replacement. Late on September 14th, House guests debated how the move could influence the next eviction. It may also affect the jury's perception of who is steering the endgame. One line of argument centered on Lauren as the potential replacement. This option would keep Ashley clear while testing where votes actually fall. Separately, Morgan discussed scenarios with Vinny and others. These discussions underscored why the numbers must be locked before any bold move, especially if the goal is to avoid blowback in the very next cycle. Inside the late-night debates. The late-night feed recap captured several threads. Morgan urged a measured approach with Vinny while still exploring how a veto play could set up the next HOH. She even floated using the veto on Keanu in one scenario, which would force a replacement and expose where loyalties actually sit. Meanwhile, Ava and Lauren compared notes in the bathroom. They debated whether nominations might simply stay the same, keeping the week straightforward on paper but volatile in practice. Momentum shifted back and forth as players weighed risk versus reward. A replacement could clarify alliances, holding steady might avoid immediate damage but invite trouble later. Either path carries consequences once the next HOH is crowned and the jury starts tallying credit for key decisions. Who's most vulnerable right now? Given Vinny's position, the most direct path is to secure the votes on the current board. He could stick with the nominees. Yet, the House has repeatedly returned to the idea that changing the block could be worth the turbulence. Targeting Lauren as a replacement has been discussed because it preserves certain alliances. It also removes the need to endanger Ashley this week. At the same time, Morgan's willingness to entertain other routes, like using the veto on Keanu, keeps alternative vote maps alive. Why it matters? Because Morgan won the power of veto, Vinny can't simply coast. If she uses it, he must reveal a replacement and own the fallout. If she pockets it, strategy shifts to pure vote management and jury optics. Either way, this week's choice will echo into the next HOH and the home stretch. We'll know soon whether safe or swing big carries the day. We will also see how that decision reshapes alliances headed into the final weeks of Big Brother 27. Big Brother 27 foot spoilers, Vince faces the heat after Morgan's veto win. Big Brother 27 spoilers continue to shake up the game. This week's power struggle centers on the new head of household, Vince Panaro. While Vince tried to set the stage with his nominations, the Power of Veto competition on September 13, 2025, delivered a twist. It forced him to reconsider his strategy and left the house buzzing with tension. Morgan wins the Week 10 veto. Morgan secured the all-important Week 10 Power of Veto, effectively protecting herself from eviction. Her victory put Vince in a tough spot as head of household, since his initial plan relied on Morgan staying on the block. With Morgan safe, Vince must now decide on a replacement nominee. His choice could dramatically shift the balance of alliances inside the house. Tension builds between Vince and his rivals. The veto win has set the stage for a major showdown. Vince's nomination strategy was already controversial. With Morgan taking herself off the block, the pressure is on him to reveal where his true loyalties lie. Houseguests are watching closely, and the decision could either cement Vince's role as a power player or mark him as the next big target. When to watch Big Brother 27? For fans eager to see how these Big Brother 27 spoilers play out on air, new episodes continue to air Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. With eviction night looming, the upcoming broadcasts are sure to highlight the fallout from Vince's veto dilemma and the growing tension inside the house. What's next? Vince Panaro's reign as head of household has quickly become one of the most scrutinized in Big Brother 27. With Morgan's veto win throwing his nominations into chaos, the next few days will reveal whether Vince can navigate the pressure or if his leadership will crumble. One thing is certain, the battle lines are clearer than ever, and fans won't want to miss what happens next. Why Big Brother 27 isn't on tonight, September 14th, and when it returns. Big Brother 27 won't air on Sunday, September 14th, so fans who don't watch the live feeds will have to wait a few more days to find out who won the Week 10 Head of Household, HOH, competition. Big Brother 27 began with 17 contestants moving into the mysterious Hotel Mystere, but there are now only 7 left. Zae Frederick, Amy Bingham, Adrian Rocha, Jimmy Hegarty, Zach Cornell, Riley Jeffries, Catherine Woodman, Mickey Lee, and Will Williams were evicted, and Rachel Rylie was eliminated during the White Locust Resort twist. The remaining Big Brother 27 houseguests are Keanu Soto, Ava Pearl, Ashley Hollis, Kelly Jorgensen, Lauren Domingue, Morgan Pope, and Vince Panaro. They're still in the midst of the Mastermind's month of mayhem, so they should brace themselves to continue to expect the unexpected. Why isn't Big Brother 27 on tonight, September 14th? CBS is airing a special event instead. Big Brother 27 isn't airing tonight because CBS is broadcasting the 77th Primetime Emmy Awards with host Nate Bargatze, live from the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles, honoring excellence in primetime television. The 3-hour event begins at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is Big Brother 27's time slot. When does Big Brother return to reveal the Week 10 HOH results? The Power of Veto competition and ceremony will also air.